Wagwan people, we are back! Copa America, we're Brazil! Episode 4, and it's the quarterfinals versus Ecuador. So let's get it, brothers. So again, I did comment in my ReggaeBoy Rovers episode. I will most probably be doing a African nations one after this. So I want you brothers to comment down below, obviously, who you want me to do. I will put a poll up as well. Now again, if the poll's not already up and there isn't a team in there that you want me to decide, because in the polls I can only put so many teams in the list. I can't put all 14 that are on the game. Do we start with Firmino or Jesus up front? My goodness, they both are doing poor. In fact, I might even go... No, we'll start with Firmino. But yeah, let me know. I will put, like I say, most of the teams in there. Most of the sort of... I wouldn't say bigger teams out of the group, really, to be honest. But I'll put, for example, Ghana... Cameroon, Nigeria, Tunisia, something like that. I'll put as many as I can in there for options. Let you guys start voting. And in the poll as well, if there's a team on there that you'd rather me do that I've not put on there, you can comment down below as well in the poll and let me know. Because we're only potentially 3 episodes away from finishing this one. So then I'll start putting the African nations on. And then we'll probably just stick to the 2 Master Leagues and the 2 Become a Legends till the end of time. Alright, brothers, but in the meantime, Brazil, Ecuador. Let's get it. Now, we had a little scare against Peru, to be fair, and we may face them in the semi-finals if we get past Ecuador today. If we lose, we are done. I said this with the England Euros one. I will play it until we get beat. So hopefully, we did win the Euros with England, thank goodness. Spoiler alert if you've not watched it. But maybe we can go all the way with the Brazil. We've got to be favourites, really, with the teams that are already out. But here we go. Estadio del Toro, Brazil versus Ecuador. Let's get it, brothers. Dani Alves leading the team out. Well, it looks like Montel is in the Ecuador squad. But it is what it is. I think Ecuador came through as one of the third place teams. 2 of them go through. I think Venezuela were out of our group and Ecuador and theirs came through it. So in theory, Brazil are major favourites for this game. We should hammer Ecuador, but like I said, Peru showed us otherwise. And if Brazil are out on their game, things can happen that we don't want them to happen. Alright, enough of the pleasantries. Let's get it. Brazil kick us off today against Ecuador. And can the Brazilians keep feasting and feasting in this tournament? We did make quite a lot of changes against Peru, so sometimes they can affect him. Dani Alves down the wing. Seen the inside run already. Blocked away though. There you go, Ecuador. And Brazil straight away hounded him down for the ball back. Ain't going to give him much time after giving Peru far too much respect in the last game. Brazil ain't messing about. And again, the nation expects Brazil to deliver. And Neymar's clean through here. Play ball through. Coutinho again. Being the man of the tournament. Dani Alves. Struck again. Will fall for Neymar. Brazil just peppering that. Goal. And there's a shot. Woo, from nowhere. An absolute beasting finish. It's Richarlison. His first goal of the tournament. An early doors, Ecuador, and a goal behind. Brazil were peppering them. Nobody's business. Ecuador, there's so many red marks on their legs from the football hitting them. And then Richarlison does to some composure. And absolutely beasts it in the corner. And Ecuador have a mountain to climb. 6 minutes into the quarterfinals. And Richarlison with the finish. Oh, keeper, no chance, brother. Richarlison, no joke. Brazil won. Ecuador 0. Looking good for the Brazilians so far. Thiago Silva up. Coutinho slinging a leg at it. Can't get there. Coutinho probably been the player of the tournament so far. Here's Herrera. Ibaz. Time for Ecuador to try and do some things. Casemiro breaks it down beautifully. And away goes Richarlison again. And he's got the pace to beat the man. Oh, the strength though from Montel. Not bad, brother. Again, Fabinho underneath it. Fabinho wins it. Falls to Richarlison. Oh, tries to find Neymar in behind. Neymar's offside. He's having a little go at Richarlison. You take your time, brother. Take your time. Neymar only just off, though. Okay, 12 minutes in. Ecuador have gone attacking now. Means there's going to be a lot of space for some counter-attacks in here for Brazil if they can stem the pressure. Here's to Ambres. They're going to get anything with that. Pull ball forward. Coutinho. Nice ball out. Neymar. 1-2 inside. Firmino. Back to Neymar. Neymar's in. Neymar's going to go for the full curl. Maybe a little bit greedy from Neymar. Should have maybe crossed it in. Falls to Dani Alves. First touch terrible. Loses out. Ecuador can counter-attack again. Ball out wide. Ibaz. They've got runners on the inside. Herrera. Again, Casemiro's there though. And he finds Coutinho. And away go Brazil now. Ecuador push players forward. And Brazil are pushing forward themselves. And Coutinho! Oh my word! Gola, gola, goal! Philippe Coutinho! My goodness! This geezer is having the tournament of his life. And in the midst of Barcelona trying to sell him, trying to get rid of him, there's going to be a queue of teams waiting for him. And Coutinho beats another goal in. Current top goal scorer in the tournament. He drove at the defence. Firmino and Neymar took the defenders out of the way, but Coutinho, oh, master's nasty. Coutinho from distance, brothers. Absolute driving. And will this turn Jurgen Klopp's head? Will he bring him back to Liverpool? But what a finish. Took it to the side, and Coutinho absolutely beasts one in the corner. Brazil 2, Ecuador 0, and Brazil look comfortable. Alright, Ecuador gets kicked off. Tinambes. Divele. Capina. Out wide to Lorient. Long ball up. Intercepted well. And again, Brazil showing their class one more time. Firmino's on that side. Can't get the ball. And again, won by Richarlison. Richarlison's going to take one as well. Tried to go with the outside of the boot. The Ecuador keeper spent most of his time laying on the damn grass. Alright, Mercado takes it. Long kick up. Riviero. Nice header down. Touch. Beautiful. Tackled away though with Menembres. Rivero again. Intercepted one more time. Thiago Silva, another one. Oh, and the referee's pulled it back. Come on, ref. Ecuador get us underway straight away though. Herrera. Ibarez. Ecuador don't have time to waste now. They need something before half-time. 26 minutes played here though. Coutinho's outstepped. Ecuador little spin move. And in the end, Brazil just going to clear their lines. Not the best of clearances there, brothers. Falls for Lorient. Keeps it in play. No. Ball's gone out. Lionel said. Alright. Menembres. Inside. Coutinho. They've been an absolute beast this tournament. Firmino. And Neymar's in. And Neymar's through. Neymar side. Oh, tried to be cheeky. Catch the keeper off guard. And Mercado was equal to it. Read it like a book, to be fair, the brother. Long kick up. Again, intercepted one of you brothers. In the end, headed away by Eder Milito. Ball play through. Marcelo can't get it clear. He does this time now to Neymar. Oh, Neymar taken clean out. Rivera. Uzile. Out wide, Marco. Chipped in. And again, Casemiro's there. And Brazil clear their lines. They're not going to mess about today. Trying to use much fancy stuff. And Richarlison's touched around his man. And Richarlison's in. Richarlison's there. Richarlison takes a dummy shot off the post. Took a dummy shot. Took it around the player. Then the second shot hit the post. So unlucky for Richarlison. But really, Brazil should be gone. Ecuador should be dead and buried. Long ball up. Thiago Silva again wins the ball beautifully. He does fall for Neymar. Trying to find Firmino. Can't do it. Losada. Urez inside. Intercepted beautifully again. Fabinho does win it. Casemiro. What the ras was that? Now play it through. Doesn't get it. Rivero. Oh my goodness. Again, Brazil sometimes can be a little bit lackluster. A nice ball out from Thiago Silva. Headed in. Coutinho. Firmino didn't read it. Like I say, he's not buzzing. Fabinho again wins it back. And that's it. Half-time whistle goals. Richarlison and Coutinho's goals give Brazil a 2-0 comfortable lead at half-time. They could probably play the second half in second gear, to be fair. Ecuador have not even had a shot on goal. Got into the area a few times. Just couldn't get that final winning touch or winning move. Alright, here's Campina. Di Valle. Out wide, Losada. Özile. Marcelo with the foul. Ecuador play on. Marcelo wins it back later on though. Fabinho. Out to Coutinho. Neymar. And Brazil all of a sudden stay on side. Firmino. He does. And Firmino can get past his man. Bobby Firmino. Oh, he's put it wide. Mr. Teeth. Mr. Colgate. Mr. I brush him 8 times a day, veneers. Got his shirt pulled a few times though. Held him off. But in the end, puts it wide. First chance in the second half goes to Brazil. And you can only see Brazil maybe score another 2. You can't really see Ecuador getting back into this. Firmino can't win that ball. In behind Fabinho though. And here come Ecuador. And Thiago Silva again. Massive challenge. And Fabinho, second ball. Here is Neymar. And away go Brazil again. Neymar cuts inside. It's beasting and peasting past his players. Lovely ball out wide. Dani Alves on the turn. Dani Alves shoots. Blocked away. Neymar knocks it down. He will fall for Coutinho. The Ecuadorians trying to get to him before he gets the shot off, and they do. But again, they loose pass. And Brazil, one more time. Oh, Coutinho challenged. Referee said play on. Fabinho's underneath it. He loses out though. Falls to Marco. They're going again. And Ecuador stupidly have put a centre half up. They've gone all out attack. One of the centre halves has gone in attack. They have to throw something, I guess, but as long as Brazil can weather the storm. In now. Eleze. Deflected. But if we can weather the storm, the counter attack is huge now. Ecuador have only got 3 at the back. They will fall for a corner though. They've got 6 men in the box. They're going for it. Ball whipped in. Headed away. Thiago Silva. Only as far as yeah. Back out again. Dani Alves blocks it. Hits the bar. My goodness, that like going anywhere. Ecuador's best chance. Firmino trying to read the bounce, doesn't. And like I said, look at Ecuador with their men forward. This is crazy. And send the man through. Firmino. Oh, surely just onside, Mr. Colgate. No, he's off. But look at the high line. Ecuador going to be screwed if we win this ball back. In fact, let's have a look at some changes. I've not been overly impressed with I think Coutinho is a little bit tired. In fact, let's rest Coutinho. Lucas Patroen has not played many games. Let's get him in there. Dani Alves has seen better days. So let's go with... We're going to have to go with Danilo as much as I don't want to. And then, yeah, we could go Alan. You know what, brothers? Let's go with Neves. Put Neymar up top. Neymar can be captain as well. Alright, well played, brothers. Tite making the changes. Looking comfortable at the moment. Like I said, as long as they don't concede in the next 5-10 minutes, I think they can manage the game towards the end. Fabinho takes control. Finds David Neres. Short pass, but equal to it. Here's Lucas Pacheco. Nicely done out to Danilo. Fresh on. And away goes Danilo. Can't find his pass again. Trying to find Neymar in that little gap. In the end, Ecuador one more time, giving possession away. And Brazil just outpass it away. Go. Here's Danilo. Neymar. Seeing the run of Lucas Pacheco. Lucas Pacheco's going to take from distance. Good save from the keeper. Saw it early. Had the chance to palm it away. Will be another corner to Brazil though. Alright, Lucas will take. Brazil only committing 5 men into the box. Don't need to push any more players in there. Fabinho with a header. Saved down again. Picked up though. Here is Neymar. Trying to skill past his man. Gets some space himself. Whips it in. Second ball. It will fall though. Beautiful. Oh. And hit wide in the end. I do believe it was Danilo with the chance. Still remains 2-0. Ecuador have 21 minutes. Try and get back into this. Try and get a place in the semi-finals of the Copa America. Neymar can't hold it up. They've gone long again. It's going to be route 1 for the next 4 or 5 minutes from Ecuador. But Lucas Pacheco's been moved. And Richarlison's in again. And again, it's a poor ball in the end from Lucas. Got to be more clinical in this when we get to the semi-finals. Like I say, if it's Peru again, we're going to have our hands full. Because Peru did us over in that game, let's be fair. Here's Lucas one more time. And again, the gap is huge. Ball played in. Neymar, surely, headed away. Oh, my goodness. Here's Lucas one more time. Out to Marcelo. Marcelo's going to chip one in. Trying to get in behind. We don't. 14 minutes to go for Ecuador. Brazil just keeping possession, doing their thing. Fabinho, inside. Lucas. Neres. Richarlison tackled as well. Headed down. Ecuador trying to get players forward. They've got a couple of runners. One's on the left-hand side. They've gone down the middle again. And down the middle, we're going to win every header. Chipped up again. Fabinho again. No messing about. Neymar sends Danilo on the run. Ball played in and Richarlison's in. And this time Richarlison, no mistake, he ain't messing about. And that's it. Brazil are heading towards the semi-finals of the Copa America. Ecuador slinging players forward. There's only a matter of time to get counter-attacked. And Richarlison held his line. He's waiting for the keeper outside of the boot. Job done. Richarlison with 2 goals today for Brazil. Stepped in beautifully for Douglas Costa. And Brazil have been a class above. Brazil 3, Ecuador 0. 9 minutes left. Brazil look like they're heading towards another Copa America semi-final. Here's Neymar. Richarlison trying to put the pressure on him. Back to the keeper. Keeper goes long. Again, Marcelo's the first to it. Drops to Marco though. Marcelo's legs are gone a little bit. Ecuador trying to get a consolation for their fans. They will be going home after this game. Switched across. Danilo intercepts though. Danilo's just going to clear his lines. Nice long ball up. But again, Ecuador pushing that many men forward. Even Richarlison wins the header. Neymar flicks it over the top to Lucas Pacheco. And get a toe on it. Oh, he can't. And Makada comes out well. Referee's looking at his watch now. Looking over to the linesman. See how many minutes they're going to signal. Brazil, moments away from celebration. But the Brazilians won't be celebrating until they reach the final. 2 minutes of injury time. Absolute Power Ranger clearance. Ain't no messing about, brothers. Alright, let's get it. Can't clear his lines. Ball played in, nicely blocked though by Fabinho. Last 35 seconds. Brazil are holding their own, doing their thing. Nice little switch again. Not back down. That's it. Brazil have reached the semi-finals. Brazil 3, Ecuador 0. Richarlison with 2 goals. Coutinho with the peach of the 3. And they've done it. They're in the semi-finals of the Copa America. Will they face Colombia or Peru? We'll find out next. I think I'd rather play Colombia, to be honest. But then again, we kind of need to play Peru again. Redeem it. But look at that. Domination tonight. Brazil turned on the style after that draw against Peru. So check your coupons. Chile beat Venezuela on penalty kicks. Argentina beat Paraguay 4-0. And Colombia beat Peru 3-0. So all the teams we expected to be there are in there. So Argentina will play Chile in the semi-final. Brazil will play Colombia in the semi-final. And then the winners in the final. So we could potentially have a Brazil-Argentina Copa America final, brothers. So at the moment, everything's looking good. We've got Colombia next. Coutinho is top goal scorer with Valdez in there. Douglas Costa and Richarlison are in there as well. Messi has 4, so does Guerrero. So they do have people beasting and feasting in Argentina. Gabriel Jesus has the most assists with Douglas Costa, Neymar and Danilo's in there. So again, spreading the love, brothers. So next episode will be up in a couple of days' time. It will be Colombia in the semi-finals. So smash the ras of that like button, brothers. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Wagwan, welcome to the channel. I will probably put the poll up for the African nations up maybe around the time that semi-finals is on. Some point, maybe over the weekend, something like that. Maybe I'll do it. But peace and love, brothers. And I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.
Say we know